Did that really just happen? Jimin didn't just break a record. He broke his own. And not just any record, the kind of record most artists can only dream of touching. We're talking about dominating Spotify's US Daily Top Songs chart, not for a week or a month, but for 270 straight days. And the song doing it? Who? A solo track. No big-name features, no trend-chasing collabs, just Jimin. Raw, vulnerable, real. And here's the wildest part. The previous record for the longest charting K-pop solo song in US Spotify history? Yeah. That was also Jimin, with Like Crazy from his first solo album, Face. That one stood strong for 269 days. Until now. Let that sink in. Jimin isn't just competing with the industry, he is the standard. It's rare, almost unheard of, to see an artist evolve in front of our eyes, and still somehow continue to surpass their peak. But that's what's happening here, 270 days on the chart. Then 271. Now, as of April 17, 273 days. And you know what's even more powerful? Who isn't just breaking records? It's doing it in the most organic way possible. This is Jimin, alone. No promotions in the West, no radio deals, no viral dance challenges, just people listening, again and again. Because something in that voice, something in those lyrics, makes you feel seen. Let's be honest, streaming charts are brutal. New songs drop every single day. Trends rise and fade just as fast. But Who is still here. Because it's not just a track. It's a story, it's emotion, it's healing. And for Jimin, this isn't just another hit. It's history. Who is now the second longest charting K-pop song on the US Spotify Daily Top Songs chart of all time. The only song ahead of it? BTS's Dynamite. So yes, once again, Jimin is only being outdone by his own team. It's not a competition. It's a legacy. But wait, there's more. Jimin also became the first and only Korean soloist to hit over 500 million filtered streams on the US Spotify chart. And those numbers, they exclude infinite loopers and bots. These are real, intentional plays. People choosing to stream his music every single day. Because when Jimin sings, it feels like he's reaching through the headphones, like he's holding your hand through whatever you're going through. There's something achingly human in his sound, like he's telling your story, not just his. This is the same artist who already became the first Korean soloist to top the Billboard Hot 100 with Like Crazy. And now, Who holds the title for the longest charting solo K-pop song on that same chart, 33 weeks. No one else has done that. Not in Korea, not anywhere in Asia. The nickname fans gave him, Jamerica, it's not just cute, it's real. Because this isn't just success, this is impact. This is an artist who came from Busan, who dreamed with stars in his eyes, and who now stands shoulder to shoulder with the world's biggest names on his own terms. So if anyone's wondering, who's changing the rules? Who's setting the bar? Who's rewriting what it means to be a solo artist from Korea in a Western-dominated industry? The answer is simple. It's Jimin. Again, and probably again after that. Because if there's one thing we know by now, Jimin's only just getting started.